Hey there, Taurus. Welcome back. All right, guys. Let's see what is going on in your energy for today, Taurus. What you should be aware of and what you should know, right? Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Taurus. All right, guys. Don't forget to click on that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, because it does help the channel grow. First card out we have is the Two of Wands. Okay, so maybe you are looking at options about something here. Okay, because it looks like you're looking at options. It might have something to do with collaborating with somebody or working with somebody. That's what I'm getting. But this could also indicate that you have an important decision that you are needing to make, right? Maybe you're feeling the pressure, and that might be for one of you. It's very good. It's a clear, concise message here for Taurus. I'm going to start digging deeper. There it is. Oops, there it is. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. Oops, there it is. In the final card, we have the Two of Cups, okay? So, I am going to just put this to the side. Final card right there. Okay, so, you got the Two of Wands coming out. You are coming out as the Enlightenment, so you might have Libra in your chart, but you don't have to. Or maybe you're dealing with the Libra. Very well could be, right? So, I feel like you're looking at your options. That's what I'm getting again. Like you're striving for something, you're trying to push something forward. Maybe you're trying to get people to come together. You might be even considering taking a risk about something, okay? And maybe you're just thinking and looking around, wondering like, what the heck do you do next, right? Um, there is something about you wanting to plan something or trying to plan something or looking into planning something, okay? Let's find out more. Well, it might have something to do with this. We do have the Six of Coins coming out in reverse and the Queen of Coins coming out in reverse. So, for one of you, I feel like this is indicating like you got money that needs to go out, but not enough money coming in. Okay? So, that might be part of this plan. Maybe this is about work related, getting a job, or getting another job, right? Because some people are working two jobs already. And then, trying to figure out how you're going to make more money, right? Very well could be. Let's see where this is going. Because it has something about you having to be. Well, you might be overly generous at this time. Yeah, and that might be for one of you. Okay. So for one of you, you might be waiting for a call to come in to work with somebody, or you're waiting for a new beginning to start, like your first day at the job, or you're going to school for something. But there's definitely something here that you're aware of here. You might be tempted to go back to something. That's another thing that's coming out. Maybe you're tempted to go back to something. Um, or someone could be, right? Because it looks like you're letting go of something though. Okay. So you be careful with your finances because you might be a little bit being too reckless or too giving, too generous. Okay? You might be giving away way too much. Why is that? I didn't understand that, but that's what I'm getting. Maybe you're giving to your community or you're giving to maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody here is spending way too much money on transportation, a car specifically, or you're spending way too much money trying to get something going in the right direction, okay? It could be like working or something like that. Okay. Okay. So, this is a confusing one, okay? But there is something here that I'm seeing that is being questioned and I'm trying to understand what that is. And what does this have to do with you giving money? I don't understand. There's something being questioned about something that you're doing online, okay? This could be like communicating online, or maybe you said something online. But there's definitely somebody is questioning something that you're doing online. Hmm. That's what I'm getting. So, so Taurus, what have you been saying online? You've been doing something online? Oh, okay. And maybe you shared something about your accomplishments. Ah, you might have shared something about your accomplishments or something that you succeeded in. Maybe received a reward in. Um. Oh, for one of you, maybe you're applying for jobs online because it's like you're sharing your accomplishments, right? You're sharing your work history. You're sharing personal information. Okay, okay, okay. So for one of you, this is you applying online. Okay, and this is also you getting ready to, you're getting ready for a new beginning. It looks like you do more preparing for a new beginning than anything. More than anybody else I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But hey, hey, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That means you're actively getting ready for something bigger and better to come around the corner. Yeah, you got somebody that is okay, Taurus. If you are not putting applications online, if you're not putting applications online, it looks like maybe somebody else is, okay? Putting applications in your name online. And for one of you, this person, somebody wants to speak to you about something that was said online. Somebody has questions for you, okay? And the reason why I think that it could possibly be somebody else is because somebody's lying about something. Somebody's being sneaky about something, right? And it's something about what they communicated, what they said online. And now somebody has questions like, Taurus, do you know what you're applying for? That kind of thing. So somebody wants to reach out to you now. Okay, so they want you to see something, I'm hearing. Okay? They want you to see something. They want to show you something. What is it? Eight of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. Because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse here as well. Huh. Okay, so this might have something to do with, okay, for one of you, I'm seeing something about treason. Maybe you said something that is considered treason, or, we say things online all the time. It doesn't mean that we mean to commit treason. But, for one of you, that very well could be it, okay? Like something about treason, okay? Might be significant. Or somebody thinks that you said something online that has to do with treason, okay? Okay, so, but it looks like somebody's lying though, so it might not even be you after all. Like you didn't even say anything online, but it's more of a like showing off or putting you in the spotlight kind of energy. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see where this is going, because this is trying to understand where this is going. Two of Wands in reverse. So it's like you're stuck in a cycle. Okay, so maybe you're stuck in a cycle and you can't get out. And you said something online, and and you might have said something about fear about where you're going. Maybe you spoke about leaving the country. That might be for somebody here. Okay, but I don't think that's why they're trying to. Well, they could be wanting to talk to you for that, but hmm. Okay. I don't understand what this is. You do have somebody who is around you here who is a con man. Okay, so you have a liar around you. Okay, so you have a liar around you. This person is lying. They're going online, using your name, possibly have said some really shady stuff, which could be considered treason, right? Um, and talking and trying to block you. they feel like you're useless, or what I'm hearing is like they feel like you're useless or something. They feel like you don't deserve something, okay? And it's definitely an illusion that they created. So somebody is catfishing. Well, I guess I don't know if you could call this catfishing, because they're not like exactly. What are they doing online here, Spirit? Tell me more. Let me get into that. Moon in reverse is coming out. The Six of Swords in reverse is coming out. They're getting you in trouble, Taurus. That's what it is. This person is getting you in trouble, okay? And this person could very well be a water sign. I don't know if that helps. Could be a father figure, okay? So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looks like this person is getting you in trouble, and they're doing it online. And they are saying some really nasty stuff. This person could be a very aggressive person, which is surprising because we have the Two of Cups. So this could be somebody that you have been romantically involved with, maybe in the past. Does not have to be present, okay? Doesn't have to be right now, but it could be somebody that you were involved with and they're using your name or something like that to say some pretty shady stuff online, possibly to bring trouble to your door, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Maybe to pay you back for something. They are coming into this reading as being a jealous type of person, an envious type of person. So I would be careful with that. Okay. Um. And it's like they feel like you're stuck where you are, or you might be stuck where you are. Okay. So maybe that's why you're trying to spend money fixing a car, or you've been putting money into a vehicle, or you're buying a new vehicle. Okay. Doesn't have to be brand new, guys. When I say new car, it just means like you're getting another car or a car that's new to you, right? Something like that. So, and it has something to do with you being broke, right? You being broke. Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. You being broke, okay, and you're like planning for the future while all this is going on. You're planning for the next chapter in your life while all this is going on. You're trying to work something out, or you're trying to get a job or another second job, something like that, okay? Or it could simply be like you are trying to, you know, accumulate more money. Maybe you're trying to figure out like what can you do to create your own gig, right? Right now, I know everybody is looking for a new gig right now, right? So it makes sense. Everybody's looking for a side gig, two or three, four or five side gigs, right? Because the price of things is so expensive. So I see this person is returning and returning with trouble. So you might not even have realized that this person is back in your life. Like, I feel like you don't realize that this person is back in your life. They're back in your, like, not really back in your life, but they are in a way because they are using your name online, using your ID online, okay? I see this person is trying to, so if you feel trapped now, this person's like trying to trap you more. It's kind. I'm seeing in my third eye like a picture of somebody standing in quicksand, right? You're standing in quicksand, you can't move, you keep sinking, right? So I'm getting like this person wants you to sink. They're purposely trying to make you sink, right? So they know that you are already going through some financial issues here, okay, possibly, okay? Like maybe you have gone to get some help, maybe you reached out maybe to get like social help like food stamps or housing or something like that, some kind of social program, right? And this person's aware of it, they know it, they know, and they know you're getting a new car, or they know that you're buying a car, you're putting money in a car or a form of transportation. For one of you, this simply could be just you buying a bus ticket, and this person's online, following you online, knowing what you're doing. Maybe you bought the ticket online, or they could possibly be signing into your bank account online to see what you're purchasing. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a vehicle. It could be you simply buying a bus ticket, for Greyhound, or to get a train ticket, right? Because it could be a train too, or an airplane ticket even, right? Doesn't have to be on the ground, guys. So this is somebody that you were together with, you were bonded with. That's what I'm getting. So you might have met this person at school or at a school or some kind of organization. Maybe you worked at this organization or y'all met at a work organization. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so tell me more about the world card in reverse, Spirit. I feel like y'all haven't not had any contact with each other, okay? Like, there's no contact between the two of you. Queen of Wands, Temperance, and the Magician in reverse. I'm getting this vibe like this person is trying to, like, open up something. Um, it's not open up something. It's more of like they're trying to reveal something, like expose an illusion. Okay, like this person is trying to come in and make something happen, right? But they're making it seem like they're coming in this energy of peace and quiet or into tranquility, like they're coming in to work with you, they're coming in to help you, they're coming in, that kind of energy. They're coming in a peaceful way with your like good intent toward you or goodwill toward you, right? That kind of energy. But it's as though they're trying to expose, or they're trying to make it seem like they want to expose something here, right? Like they want to expose an illusion. And what kind of illusion? This is somebody who could be very arrogant, aggressive, mean, okay? Four of Wands, like they're trying to expose something about a relationship, or they're trying to expose something about a home, your home, what's going on in your home or something. Tell me more, Spirit. What is this person trying to expose about Taurus here? A Seven of Coins in reverse, like they want to expose something in the home, but like a loss in the home, a loss of income in the home, a loss of resources in the home. Yeah. They might even be trying to expose something that happened between you and them in a home where, you lost, and both of you lost assets, right? Lost things that you worked out for. Um, it also indicates like something about, it didn't work out between the two of you. Might be something that they're trying to expose and why it didn't work out between the two of you. Yeah. So you have somebody who's mean, okay? This could be like somebody who was it's giving me this vibe like somebody who served in the army, but like only for 2 or 3 days. Like they barely made it through basic training, and then that was it. They got out. Something like that. Like they want to get recognition for serving in the military, but they didn't. They only went through basic training, and that was it. So they have a picture, like they're walking around with a picture, like, oh yeah, I served our country, and then people are like, oh, thank you for your service and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, but they didn't do anything, That's the thing, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Like this person didn't do anything. They just have that one picture that they took of them in their suit, and that's it. And if you ask them for more pictures, they only got that one. It's like it's that one. It's the only one that they have, and it's probably like, like from when they were like 18, and that was it, right? But they still want people to like congratulate them or thank them for their service. Okay, I'm seeing somebody very arrogant. Okay, very arrogant. So this is somebody that, maybe this is why you don't have nothing to do with them, because they are arrogant. And to tell you the truth, they've been getting away with this for so long. This person is out of control. Okay, they're out of control. They are doing all kinds of shady things, not just telling people that they were in the service. Okay, I mean, because I'm hearing like this person might be getting free rides, getting like free parking or like discounts, maybe on meals or whatever, right? Like they're getting privileges. That's the word. They're getting privileges that they don't really deserve. I'm hearing like this person is out of control and they're arrogant. Yeah, and they could be a bully and very aggressive person. They can be very vicious and frankly dangerous. You know? How dangerous? Is it physical danger or just con man type of danger? Five of Wands is in reverse. So I don't think they're physically dangerous, okay? Five of Wands in reverse is usually like somebody who's trying to avoid confrontation, avoid competition, avoid um, arguing, avoid. So I don't see this person as being dangerous in the sense of physical danger, but they sure will mess up your credit. Like there's no tomorrow, right? Like they will mess up your credit, apply for credit online, or apply for something online here, or write things about you, or well, not necessarily about you, but write things acting like they are you online, right? To like get you in trouble or something. That kind of stuff they will do, okay? But physical harming you, no, I don't see that. But they are a dangerous person because who knows what they're saying, right? Yeah. Okay. Anything else here that Taurus needs to know about this person, Spirit? Ooh, this one was a hard reading. I wasn't expecting such a difficult reading. This one was very hard to decipher. Yeah, sometimes they're easy and sometimes they're not. I don't know if it's because of me or, like, am I tired? Is that why? Or are they just really that complicated? You know what I mean? Um, hmm. It looks like this person has a bad reputation. So they already have a bad reputation of being a bully. They already have a bad reputation for being aggressive. Maybe this is why they didn't make it in the military, right? So this person might have a very hard time following rules or being told what to do. You know what I mean? Because they're very arrogant, right? So I highly doubt a sergeant is gonna want to put up with somebody like this. You know what I mean? When they have like everybody else they need to train. So this person might have just got kicked out. I was thinking they quit the military, but now I'm starting to think they got kicked out. Okay? They might not have passed the psychological exam. Let's just put it that way. Because I see this person as being, I mean, just they have a bad reputation, so it tells me that they've done some really bad stuff. You know what I mean? They have a bad reputation, and their attitude seems to follow with that bad reputation. It would be odd. I'm gonna tell y'all something really quickly. If you ever hear about somebody having a bad reputation, but then you meet the person and their personality doesn't fit that bad quote bad reputation, it's because it's a rumor and it's BS and it's a lie, right? That's how you know, right? Especially if this person doesn't know that you heard this stuff about them, right? And they're just being their natural self. There's no reason for them to act any other way. They're just being themselves, and that tells you their personality, right? Now this person, you meet this person lets you know what they're all about. Like they, you know what I mean? Like when you meet them, they don't care. They're just like they don't even see that there's anything wrong with their behavior, so they'll just like let it all hang out, right? So anybody who meets this person will know like something's wrong with them, right? They're up to no good. They're up to something, right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, if you were romantically involved with this person, this is with somebody who like expected you to like drop everything and just be there for them, wherever it was, right? Or to do something for them, like you were supposed to prioritize them and just at a drop of a hat and just be there and do what they wanted you to do. At least that's what I'm getting. So if this rings a bell, then that's what it is, right? If this rings a bell, then this is confirmation for you that this is your reading, okay? I'm seeing a manipulator, so yeah, I think you were dealing with a manipulator here, Taurus. Yeah, so if that rings a bell for you, where this person was like demanding you to like, drop everything at a whim for them, I think that's confirmation that this is your reading, okay? And this person is going on and they're saying things online. All right, this person's gonna be getting you in trouble. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm seeing something about treason. Okay, so yeah, which is some very serious accusations or painting you as somebody who's very dangerous. Okay. Oh, I think this person has betrayed you, and they might be painting you out as like somebody who's crazy and trying to go against the whole country, your country, whatever country you're in right now. That's what I'm getting. So be careful, be cautious with this person. Be cautious with your what you say online too, okay? Cuz this person might be just mimicking something that you've already said, or saying it in such a way that it sounds like it's you, right? Using words that you would normally use, that kind of thing, like studying your speech patterns and how you speak and how you express yourself, right? To make it like realistic. Yeah, this is how this person is dangerous. They're dangerous because they're so manipulative. And there's a word for this I want to call it, but I can't find the word in my head. Let me know in the comments if you know what word I'm thinking about. Um, they're dangerous as far as trying to set you up, because it looks like that's what they're doing. All right. I mean, because why else are they doing this? Why are they using your name, your account, to say things online? Why don't they just do it in their own name, their own? You know what I'm saying? Why do they have to use your name? That don't make no sense. But well, it does make sense. It makes sense because they're trying to trap you. That's what it is. Especially with that devil card coming out. I don't know if you saw it. It came out. It was the last card that came out. It was the devil, which is a trap, right? It's about a trap, and creating an illusion, seducing somebody, or alluring somebody into something. So I feel like this person might be doing all those things online. Okay. All right, Taurus. Thank you for being here. This was a complicated reading. But apparently your life is not simple. Your life is very complicated right now, especially finances and stuff. So you got a lot of things going on, okay? Oh, let me see. For you who was looking for a job, this is gonna be a yes or no, right? Is Taurus getting the job? Yes or no, Spirit? Three of Wands in reverse. No, you're not. You're not gonna get the job. Is Taurus gonna start their own gig? Yes or no, Spirit? Let's see. Eight of Swords. Yes, you are. Okay, I think this is a yes, but let me double check it. Let me just double check if you are getting your own like starting your own gig. We will find out. Okay. No, it says typically it is means no, right? Because it implies dishonesty. Hmm. Dishonesty. Maybe you're not looking for a job, and this person is just applying for jobs in your name online. Because this is implying dishonesty. Like, so maybe they're trying to show themselves to be you. So if you do try to apply for those jobs later on down the road, you won't get them because everybody's going to be like, oh my God, that's the person that said all that crazy stuff in their application, remember? Or something like that. Because yeah, because remember the Six of Wands came out, so it's like they're doing something to make you stand out, right? So think about it, Taurus. If you were going through a stack of applications, okay, just visually picture this in your head. You're going through a stack of applications. Everybody's like, "Oh, I did this. I succeeded in this. I did that." And people normal applications, right? And then you get one that's like, that's crazy, like says something crazy on it, like I used to be a porn star, or something that people would not normally put in their application, right? Something that would make you stand out, right? See, with the Six of Wands that came out, it makes me feel like this person's saying something on there that is making it make you stand out. So if I was at work, right, and I was going flipping through applications and I come across something like that, I'm going to remember that application. You know what I mean? And then you come along and apply afterwards. I'm going to be looking at the application and be like, that name rings a bell. Let me go check. And then I would compare the information, because when you put an application in, you pretty much give them all your information, right? I know I would. I would be like, huh, I wonder if that's the same so and so, so and so. Let me go look up that old application that we had that, said this and this and that, right? And then they would see it and be like, ah, it's the same person. Now look, they came back and they applied again and they cleaned up their application or their, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah, because this is about deception and also betrayal. This card is like betrayal, being sneaky. You know what I'm saying? So with this card coming out, it makes me feel like that's what that person is doing. So you never applied for a job. You see, at the beginning, it was saying like you were applying for a job, you were, needing money. Well, maybe you do need money. Everybody needs money, right? But maybe that it looks like that might be just the impression that this person's giving of you. You're getting catfished. I think this is called catfishing. Or, no, let's see. No, this wouldn't be getting catfished. This is actually somebody impersonating you. Yeah, I believe that's called something else. But that's what it is. This person is impersonating you, Taurus. Wow. Woo! That was a mind twisting reading. Wow. Okay, so while you're still here, then okay, so Spirit, then what should Taurus do? Okay, so what's the advice for Taurus here? That's the question. The Seven of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse. I suppose there's really nothing that you can do. There's literally like nothing that you really can do about it. There's really nothing you can do about it. Okay? It's basically saying like nothing you can do. You know what Spirit is saying here? Don't let yourself feel overwhelmed. Don't let yourself feel defeated. Don't isolate yourself because of this person, because of what they're doing. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. With AI coming out, I highly suspect that we're going to start seeing a lot of deception when it comes to people impersonating other people. Okay? So, what this person is doing to you, whatever their agenda is, you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna make it through this. Whatever you do, don't let this emotionally affect you. Okay? I would highly suggest you try to find out if you can. I don't know how you would be able to, like, get the evidence, right? I would highly try to get the evidence, or but you know what? Unless this person is doing something like with money, I really don't think that they're going to do anything about this. Like, even if you were to like call the police or something, right? Like, I don't see them doing much about it unless there was like some kind of money involved. Like, unless this person applies for, like, I don't know, loans or something in your name, right? Then I could see them getting involved. But this person with like putting applications in your name, I really don't think that I really don't think that they're gonna do much about it. It's frustrating though. It's totally I want to say it's totally a invasion of your privacy, or overstepping boundaries there. Definitely, it's definitely questionable behavior that should be documented. Personally, I think so, and would actually, I feel, would warrant a restraining order against this person. But I'm not sure about, them like locking them up or something. I don't know. You would definitely have to talk to a professional about that, okay? Because I did hear about this one woman. She was I'm just going to say it real quickly. There was one woman who was breaking into people's houses and cleaning their house. Yeah, she was breaking in, cleaning their house, which you think is like some kind of fairy tale, You know what I'm saying? Like something you would actually want to happen. Like, can you imagine going home and your house is like spotless, right? Um, so you think, it's a good thing, right? But she went to jail for it. And I think she went to jail for it because she was actually charging them and then demanding that they pay her when she didn't even, they never hired her. She just broke in and started cleaning their house and then said, "Hey, you owe me money," something like that, right? I believe that's why she got in trouble. So basically that story's coming to mind, so it makes me feel like, if she had just went in and cleaned her house and then left it alone and went away, she would have never got in trouble, right? But because of that one thing, she went back to give them their bill. That's how she got in trouble, right? Basically, it's one little thing, right? So this person there's gonna be something that this person's gonna do where they're gonna mess up. You know what I mean? They're gonna mess up. And somebody wants to reach out and talk to you, and it might be about treason. That might be your chance to. I just remembered. Yeah, that's your chance to talk to them, to let them know, because I'm pretty sure whatever they're saying or whatever they're doing, even though they're acting like you, think about this. Even though they're acting like they're you, but it's still coming from them. You get it? So actually, they're the one who is committing this treason, even though they're using it under the disguise of you. That's their. There you go. That's the one thing. Remember I was saying about the that girl who was breaking into houses. It was just that one thing that got her caught. That's what's getting this person caught. There it is. That's how you're gonna get this person, Taurus. And boy, are you gonna get them big times. See, because it's coming out of their mouth. Whatever it is they're saying or doing online, or shopping or buying or whatever that they're doing, it's coming from them. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Taurus, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. Hope this knowledge helps you in some kind of way. Be prepared. Somebody wants to talk to you, possibly about applications. It could be for a number of reasons, or it could be for this treason stuff. Okay. And anyways, guys, catch me in the next one. Hope this helps you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care. Bye bye.